Yes.
See, perfect. Hey, this is why we have Rocker in here. So, you didn't hear that I totally butchered your home and your name. Sebastien Fayand, awesome, from Lyon in France. Playing in Italy tonight in the ELM, and how's it going for you?
Really bad, but
That makes two of us.
yeah. But as I often say, never drop, never surrender.
Okay.
Just play Magic, pay your taxes, and everybody will be fine.
You're playing Death and Taxes tonight?
Yeah, I think
You really love Death and Taxes. I saw it on your Twitter.
Yeah, I have my favorite deck. I mean, I'm playing Death and Taxes for 8 years, and
Wow,
I'm
okay.
just playing this deck, Legacy, basically.
Awesome.
I have no other decks.
You know what the most important question is about Death and Taxes? Which planes did you choose?
The beta planes. I have 15 beta planes.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah. Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
That's very, very good.
But I do like Mercadian Mask and Tempest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You brought the right guy here. This is perfect. Like, none of that, like, I don't know. Odyssey is okay, but, I mean, Mercadian Mask, that's perfect. So you're saying it's not going that well? Like, it's just...
Yeah, I went 2 and 3, so obviously I will keep playing, as I said. Yeah, I had some good hands, but matchup was even, and I lost to Cephalic Breakfast with double force of backup to my Surgical and Rest in Peace. And I also lost a really close match to Delver, and the second one to 4-color Control, that I was stuck on one land for 6 turns, and I kept a land with a Vial, Timeless Dragon, Plains, and I never draw a land.
Okay,
but that's Magic, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you sign up for, right? When you don't play counter spells. On the other hand, I always keep saying Death and Taxes plays the most actual Magic, right? Everything feels like Magic. You don't really do like these blowout games. I mean, they might happen, but that's why I love the deck so much as well. And a lot of people, they know me for Elves. I had to make the decision between Elves or Death and Taxes, and I chose Elves, but Death and Taxes wasn't running because the deck is so cool. You get to like play all these fancy lines, and yeah.
I think it's a deck when you use all the steps in the game. So upkeep, draw step, main phase, combat, end of combat, tap your land, so I can, after the second main phase, cast Uncoverable. So with Failure on the board, you can play something that can be countered after the combat. You can either port in draw step to play an equipment like GT, and then they can bolt your thing with the equipment. So you have to really think about all these steps, and the deck is really, really hard to play, but so rewarding. That's what I like of Death and Taxes. Sometimes you will lose anyway. That's fine, that's Magic. But when you do play your best Magic with Death and Taxes, I think the deck is unstoppable.
Oh, okay.
Really, yeah, I do think it's a really good deck.
Loving it. Yeah. So, do you play any like fancy tech today?
Yes, I did. So I put 2 Qatar Commando main deck to play around Torberos, because I think it was a collateral damage from Mono White's initiative.
Oh yeah.
And Torberov is also very good against Death and Taxes. Yeah. And I was playing one Lauren of the third pass.
So
one
good.
of this card is insane. Yeah. Against like 8cast and Painter and whatever.
Even Doomsday, right?
Yeah, even Doomsday. Yeah.
So good.
We were talking about with EJ Cloud because we talk a lot with this guy on the Death and Taxes Discord.
Oh, he's a scrap. Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Shoutouts.
So Lauren is really good because you can force your opponent to draw, and it has some strange lines. And if you have Spirit of the Labyrinth on the board, during your opponent's turn, you can just draw it by yourself, and it doesn't.
It's like a draw engine, right? Something that Death and Taxes never really had.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Except for Palace Jailer, which is bad now. But
of course,
that was
that's
the only
another
card
thing.
that was good. Yeah.
Oh my God, our production team is the best. They actually make me look good. It's just an incredible task. Nobody has ever done it before, but you guys make it work. So, tell me, how did you qualify for the ELM?
So I did qualify in Toulouse, in France. So
South of France,
yeah.
Home of Raphael Levy.
Sorry?
No, I think it's the home of Raphael Levy.
I was with Raphael Levy too, yeah. So that was really a fun story to tell, because I was playing in Lyon, which is my town now, where I live, where Marco and Lucas were playing too. That's 2 of my best friends in Magic, and they won. They was the 2 finalists of this event, and I went like 5-2 and go 17th place.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take my revenge, and maybe 2 weeks after this event, I went to Toulouse. There was a side event Legacy, just 7-0 the side event.
Just 5-0, easy skate. I mean, it's the best deck, right?
Yeah. So that's a cool story I wanted to
That's
to
amazing.
go and to try to go here with my friends because I was so hyped by ELM and I wanted to represent France with Death and Taxes.
Yeah, honestly, I gotta admit, I underestimated how much of like a wave of hype it was gonna be all across Europe when I first heard about it. I thought like, okay, it's maybe gonna be this like tiny side event, but then you go over there, like I talked to you and other people, and like people really went out of their way to qualify. Like we had people flying to other countries to qualify there, and for the first time that we are running this is incredible.
Yeah, it's kind of incredible because also I had to go to Sofia because I was qualified for the.
Oh, you know how to actually play Magic. Perfect.
Like I top 8 in the LMS Paris with Hammer Time Modern. That was my first Modern event.
Okay.
So I had to go to Sofia and train Pioneer lots. But so I didn't play Legacy for the next 2 months except for this event in Lyon and Toulouse. Those are the two only things. So I'm always hyped when it comes to Legacy because I think it's the best format of Magic with Limited. That's my two favorite formats, and I really always love playing Legacy. Even if I lose, that's fine. And
cool. So you told us you're 2 and 3 now, so you're basically aiming for like a 4 and 3 finish, right?
Yeah.
Be positive. Awesome. And so tell me, did that's like the dungeon stompy thing? Did that factor into your decision? Like which kind of like you already mentioned, right? You got some splash damage from the Torpor Orb.
Yeah.
How does the matchup work for you?
Honestly, I don't know. I have to
I love honesty.
Because like I was talking to EJ Cloud, which comes second in the showcase with.
I played this list tonight.
Yeah.
I didn't do very well, so it obviously must be very bad. No, seriously. X-Ray is amazing.
Yeah, X-Ray is amazing, and he went like second in the showcase, and so I Discord him. How can I beat the initiative deck with Legacy Defend Axis because I didn't have the time to train for the last couple of weeks because I was in Sofia, etc. And it just gave me some tips. Have a Mother of Runes and grab Calibra Complete as soon as you can.
Yeah, sounds good.
So that's the two main things. So you have to try to find the ends, which is resilient to Chalice with Mom, and so Intervale of course, and try to find a Stoneforge.
Yeah, that sounds.
A good way.
You know, I like that. That's a pretty good game plan, right? To turn one Mother, turn to Stoneforge, like really like counters a lot of things they could do. I talked a lot to to some dungeon stopping players about the Death and Taxes matchup, and they told me like Mother of Runes is one of those cards they absolutely fear, right? Because they just like steal back everything all the time. It must be the most annoying thing. But yeah, overall, I think Death and Taxes has been somewhat struggling in the Magic game.
Yeah, a bit. It's really true, and there's also another aspect that there's not a lot of Death and Taxes on MTGO right now because it's quite a hard deck online, and there's not a lot of player which plays actually Death and Taxes in competitive events like challenges, showcases, extra. So the deck is really struggling, and in the leagues that's kind of a disaster because everybody is playing like Echo, Stompy, Reanimator, whatever. So I mean, it's a deck designed to beat a Delver metagame with a challenge metagame. So it was a lot big events. Legacy can really shine, but otherwise I do think the deck is sometimes too fair for Legacy.
I mean, that's one of those things, right? About some of those decks, that's kind of hard. What are your plans for tomorrow? Are you going to play the Legacy main event tomorrow?
Yeah, I will, of course.
Yeah?
So I think it's amazing to have 550 something players in the Legacy tomorrow. So of course I will be playing and Death and Taxes again.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Of course, I remember that.
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to play tomorrow. Like, I kind of want to play the Dungeon Stompy deck again, but I would also. I gotta talk to my co-host from the podcast. I wanna play his Painter deck. I love Painter. Have you played it?
Yeah, Painter is a really good
amazing.
deck.
Yeah.
There's 2 decks on my list. If I have to try to build another Legacy deck, it's Green White Depths and Painter.
Dude, we're speaking the same language. Literally, those 2 decks are like. Those are the 2 decks I want to build right now.
Yeah,
one of those 2.
There's a lot of tricky interactions. And,
how did Luke find you? Like, this is perfect. Like,
that's fine. So
amazing.
really like it. Yeah.
Cool. And you're not faced by like 10 rounds tomorrow. That's gonna be pretty rough.
It will be rough. I will be exhausted, but let's keep going. That's fine.
Especially that's perfect. That's the perfect spirit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're gonna cut it back to the booth now, and actually we are the booth. We're gonna cut it back to Runker, who's gonna put us some amazing graphics. By the way, once again, hit the follow button. First person to follow gets good karma for at least tomorrow, if not the entire next week. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back soon.